Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Lekki Endsars protesters ask panel to summon Sanwo-Olu, Fashola, and others. Well, hello, my wonderful people. It's about time that some things are done decently and in order. Enough of the pretense. We need to get on board and know exactly what is going on in this country. They have, tried to perpetually make us feel that we don't know what we are doing. Why the country is yet in a situation and terrible things are happening. The president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, jumps on the plane and go elsewhere. And you tell us that there is leadership in Nigeria? Of course not. This goes to tell you that there is a conspiracy theory seriously going on in our nation. Let's continue and understand all that happened with Endsars saying, if you want to speak to us, why is Sanwo-Olu and Fashola not here for investigations? Let's get all the details. Lekki Endsars protesters ask panel to summon Sanwo-Olu, Fashola, and others. Endsars protesters lawyer, Mr. Adesina, has asked the Lagos State Judiciary Panel of Inquiry to probe the alleged killing of protesters by soldiers on the 9th of October 20th at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos, to summon the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. In a December 9th application he submitted to the retired Justice Doris-led panel, Adesina said he wanted Sanwo-Olu summoned to explain his role at the Lekki shooting. Apart from Sanwo-Olu, the lawyer also appealed for the panel to summon the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, Chief Executive Officer of the Lekki toll gate, Tinubu, Managing Director of the Oriental Hotel, alongside the police and others, Lekki section, and other people, technical, intelligence, security. Adesina equally asked the panel to invite the Chief Medical Director, Lagos Island General Hospital, Chief Medical Director, Renington Hospital, Lekki and Victoria Island, Chief Medical Director, and Ajah General Hospital, Ikeja, Chief Theologist, Lagos State Teaching Hospital, Ikeja, and the hospitals, doctors all around that vicinities. The council of the Endsars protesters said he would like to put some questions across to Sanwo-Olu, Fashola, and others with regards to the case of his clients. Adesina said Sanwo-Olu needs to explain others among the contradictory statement of the Nigerian army with regards to what happened on the curfew of the 20th 10-2020 in the Lagos Lekki area. The military shooting at protesters even that night, very unlawful, yet the government of the day keep a cover-up. The lawyer said the governor must also explain his various interactions with victims of the Endsars protesters, the shooting in various hospitals, as well as the circumstances the governor leading to delegations of Lekki toll gate for inspection, as well as the shooting and all that happened. The camera, Fashola said he found, and what was in that camera. Adesina said Tinubu must also be invited to explain the functionality of the electricity billboard of the Lekki toll gate and the basis of light disconnection just before the army came in at the Lekki billboard of the Lekki toll gate. As soon as the light went off, the whole shooting started. As for the hospital, the doctors need to explain the circumstances of the victims who were identified shot at. Various victims that came to those hospitals all around the area for treatment. Number of people were injured, and even as we know now, a particular young man has been amputated, and some still has leg has been amputated, and some still has bullets in their body. So the doctors around these vicinities, the governor, Fashola, Tinubu, Oriental Hotel, security agencies, all needs to be investigated for us to get to the very bottom of this matter. This cannot all just be swept under the carpet with all the cover up we know presently going on now with regards to this issue. God bless you for speaking up and saying the truth. God bless you very much for, standing up for the masses who could not stand up for themselves. What you have said is so apt, so correct, so correct, So how come Fashola, people that should be asked, has not been asked a single question? That light mystery, the light went off, bam, the shooting started. Human being, think now. Please think. The light went off. Everybody should be investigated. We know that Nigerian government is covering it up and using people, pay them a few millions here and there like Okeke to come and, carry on and say they are carrying lawyers to invest, to bring Endsars promoters to. It's all a propaganda to continue to intimidate Nigerians and what have you. It's all a propaganda. This is continuing to unravel the country because of what? Of greed. The quest to stay in power, not wanting to give up, wants to continue to loot the country dry. In fact, the country is already bleeding. It's already in a coma state. But guess what? They will not want to leave the country alone. But the funniest thing, yes, it's only a matter of time. This country will bounce back to life and every one of them will be what? Investigated. Every one of, in some countries, even in African countries where leaders go to jail, most of them, I can assure you, mark these words, Apollo Media is saying to you, will end up in jail. Most of them. Just take it, as a word for one sister to another. Most of them will end up in jail. It will take time, but it will happen. It will take time, but it will happen. I trust you and I can assure you. You see, these are what they are doing. They give a clever cover up. They continued as though nothing is happening. They put Nigerians in a perpetual state of darkness and behave as if nothing is happening. They continue to put the country in a very shameful position. And everybody is just watching them and looking at all they are doing. Once upon a time, this will come to an end. It will take time. Yes, it will. But it will come to an end. It's only a matter of time. It will come to an end. Anyway, guys, Lucky shooting, that's the updates where we are now. That's where we are. Please leave us a comment. Please like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.